This video is supposed to be a message to both those who agree with me and my quote-unquote haters. First of all, to those of you who agree with me, I want to thank you for your support. I support you as well, and together we will get our country moving again. But I have a message also for the haters out there. Now, I want to say that some of the people who have disagreed with me have been respectful about it. They've pointed out specific areas where they believe that I'm wrong, and I have no problem with that because, frankly, debate is part of the American way. But those of you who seem to be yelling and ranting and calling me names and calling me dumb and uneducated, you're the ones that truly are part of the problem. You're no better than the Democrats, and frankly, look who you're supporting. You're supporting Congressman Ron Paul, who basically proposes, yes, he proposes conservative economic policies, but he is a liberal, even farther left than most liberals on the foreign policy, and he's a social moderate at best. Okay, Ron Paul believes that somehow if we don't defend our country, we'll be safer, that if we eliminate, that the Patriot Act somehow infringes upon your rights, that somehow the war in Iraq was illegal, which it really wasn't. Congress declared a UN-based resolution, and Congress supported disarming Saddam Hussein back in 2003, and we won. Ron Paul believes in the folks who support him and Rand Paul believe that somehow the Bush-era foreign policy has made America less safe. In fact, it has made America safer. Most of the policies that Bush, if not every, policy that Bush and Cheney and the Congress put in place under Bush has kept this country safer. And Ron Paul has been wrong every step of the way on foreign policy. He doesn't realize the importance of having a strong democracy in the Middle East to help us stabilize a very dangerous region. He doesn't realize the need to strengthen our alliances with our allies. In fact, Ron Paul's foreign policy is even more reckless than the Obama foreign policy. And it's even farther to the left of the Obama foreign policy. So for those of you who are attacking me saying I'm not a true conservative, well, how come the conservative base has embraced the Bush foreign policy? The foreign policy you advocate has been embraced by Ron Paul, Rand Paul, and Dennis J. Kucinich. It's a far left philosophy that somehow we should blame America first and then be safer. That's fundamentally what you believe in. And I appreciate those of you, even those of you who don't agree with me and that debate me. That's fine because that's part of what America's about, and I appreciate that you have engaged in civilized debate as a fact, as opposed to ranting on and on like those of you who, like your friends who simply call me names and dumb. And the truth of the matter is that most of those who have been calling me names have not made very strong arguments. They are brainwashed. They are not well educated. And frankly, they don't look at the interests of this country. They don't see the whole picture. And they might be smart people in some areas, but foreign policy certainly isn't one of them. Dr. Paul certainly is not smart on foreign policy. I think he's ignorant to the world we live in, and I think his son is even more so. So my message to my supporters is thank you. To those of you who disagree with me but are respectful about it, I appreciate it. Let's continue the debate. But those of you who just rant on and on and on, call me names and such, you're not proving your point any. In fact, if anything, you're weakening your argument, and you are not true conservatives.